Dorothy Dandridge, the radiant star of Hollywood's golden era, was a trailblazer in every sense. Known for her mesmerizing performance in Carmen Jones, 1954, she became the first black woman nominated for a Best Actress Academy Award. However, few know that Dandridge's heritage was a complex mix of African American, Native American, and European ancestry. Her mother, Ruby Dandridge, had deep African and Native American roots, while traces of Dutch and English lineage were also present in her family tree. This rich ethnic background contributed to Dorothy's striking beauty and undeniable screen presence. Unfortunately, despite breaking barriers, racial discrimination in Hollywood severely limited her opportunities. Struggling with financial woes and personal tragedies, Dandridge's life ended tragically at just 42. Though gone too soon, her legacy as a pioneering biracial actress continues to inspire generations, reminding us of both Hollywood's golden glitz and its unforgiving realities. Eartha Kitt, the sultry-voiced songstress and actress, captivated audiences with her feline grace and enchanting performances. Best known for her role as Catwoman in the 1960s Batman series and her timeless hit Santa Baby, Kitt's origins were as complex as her persona. Born to a black Cherokee mother and a white father, whose identity remained a mystery, she was of African American, Native American, and European descent. Growing up in the segregated South, Kitt faced rejection from both black and white communities, fueling her relentless ambition. Her mixed heritage gave her a strikingly unique appearance, which both helped and hindered her Hollywood career. Despite industry struggles, she became a global icon, known for her unapologetic confidence and political activism. Even after being blacklisted for criticizing the Vietnam War, she remained a fearless force. Eartha Kitt's legacy endures as that of a biracial legend who defied the odds with elegance and fire. Freddie Washington, a dazzling beauty of Hollywood's golden age, was a woman ahead of her time. Best remembered for her role as Peola in the 1934 classic Imitation of Life, Washington delivered a heartbreaking portrayal of a light-skinned black woman who attempts to pass as white in a racially divided society. In real life, Freddie shared a similar struggle. Born to African American and European parents, her fair skin and green eyes could have allowed her to pass in Hollywood, where black actresses faced extreme limitations. But Washington refused to deny her heritage, proudly embracing her black identity despite losing roles because of it. A vocal advocate for civil rights, she co-founded the Negro Actors Guild to support black performers in the industry. Though her film career was brief, her legacy as a proud biracial actress and activist remains an inspiration, proving that true beauty lies in self-acceptance. Rita Hayworth, one of Hollywood's most iconic bombshells, was a star whose ethnic roots were often hidden behind the studio's carefully crafted image. Born Margarita Carmen Cancino, she was of Spanish and Irish-English descent. Her father, Eduardo Cancino, was a Spanish flamenco dancer, while her mother, Valga Hayworth, had Anglo-American ancestry. In the early days of her career, Rita's natural dark hair and Spanish features were seen as too exotic for mainstream Hollywood. To fit the industry's beauty standards, Columbia Pictures transformed her. She underwent painful electrolysis to raise her hairline, dyed her hair red, and took on a new last name. This reinvention turned her into the love goddess of the 1940s, but it also erased much of her heritage in the public eye. Despite Hollywood's whitewashing, Hayworth remained proud of her Spanish roots, proving that true stardom is more than just a carefully crafted illusion. Lena Horne, the elegant and groundbreaking singer-actress, was a force of nature in Hollywood and beyond. Born to a politically active family in Brooklyn, she had a rich ethnic heritage that included African American, Native American, and European ancestry. With her light complexion and striking features, Hollywood often pressured Horne to pass as Latina or exotic rather than embrace her black identity. But Lena refused to compromise. She became the first black woman to sign a long-term contract with a major studio, though she was often cast in roles that could be easily edited out for Southern audiences. Frustrated by racial barriers, she turned to activism, fighting for civil rights and using her platform to challenge Hollywood's racism. Despite the industry's limitations, Horne's legacy as a proud biracial black woman who paved the way for future generations remains unshakable. Her talent, beauty, and courage made her a true legend. Anthony Quinn, the rugged and charismatic star of Hollywood's golden age, was a true embodiment of multicultural heritage. Born Antonio Rodolfo Quinn, Oaxaca in Mexico, he was of Mexican and Irish descent. His father, a Mexican revolutionary, and his Irish mother gave him a unique background that set him apart in Hollywood. Quinn's mixed heritage allowed him to play a wide range of ethnic roles, from Greek in Zorba the Greek to Arab in Lawrence of Arabia, and even Native American characters. While his versatility made him a celebrated actor, it also reflected Hollywood's tendency to cast ethnically ambiguous actors in diverse roles rather than hiring authentic talent. Despite this, Quinn won 2 Academy Awards and became a legendary figure in film history. His success proved that talent transcends racial barriers, and his legacy remains a testament to the power of embracing one's complex identity in a divided industry. Ramon Novarro, the dashing Latin lover of Hollywood's silent era, was a star whose heritage and personal life were often shrouded in mystery. Born José Ramón Gil Samaniego in Mexico, he was of mixed Spanish and Indigenous ancestry. Fleeing the Mexican Revolution, his family relocated to Los Angeles, where he reinvented himself as Ramon Novarro. With his exotic looks and undeniable charm, he became a major heartthrob, famously starring in Ben-Hur, 1925. Studios marketed him as a romantic rival to Rudolph Valentino, emphasizing his Latin roots while simultaneously downplaying his indigenous background. However, behind the glamorous image, Novarro struggled with Hollywood's rigid expectations. As a gay man in a deeply conservative era, he was forced to hide his true self. Despite his tragic end, Novarro remains an important figure in film history, a biracial star who defied the odds and left behind a legacy of cinematic brilliance. Raquel Welch, the epitome of Hollywood glamour, was more than just a stunning face. She was a trailblazer who redefined beauty standards. Born Jo Raquel Tejada, she was of Bolivian and Anglo-American descent. Her father, Armando Tejada, was a Bolivian engineer with indigenous ancestry, while her mother was of English origin. Despite her Latina heritage, Hollywood studios downplayed her South American roots, pushing her to adopt a more all-American image. Unlike many stars of her era, Welch never leaned into stereotypical Latina roles, instead becoming an international sex symbol with films like 1,000,000 Years BC and Fantastic Voyage. Though she rarely spoke about her ethnicity publicly, she later embraced her Bolivian roots, acknowledging the cultural richness she inherited. With her fierce independence and undeniable talent, Welch proved that beauty and strength go hand in hand, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire. Maria Montez, the Dominican-born beauty who ruled Hollywood's exotic adventure films of the 1940s, was a star like no other. Born Maria Antonia Garcia Vidal de Santos Silas in the Dominican Republic, she had Spanish, Indigenous, and European ancestry. Her striking features and regal presence made her a natural fit for Hollywood's love of mysterious, foreign femme fatale. Montez became famous for her roles in lavish Technicolor fantasies like Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves and Cobra Woman, where she was often cast as Arabian princesses or mythical queens. While Hollywood exaggerated her exoticism, Montez leaned into her larger-than-life persona, embracing the Queen of Technicolor title with pride. Though her acting was sometimes criticized, her impact as a Latina actress in a white-dominated industry was undeniable. Montez's legacy as one of classic Hollywood's first Dominican stars paved the way for future generations of Latina actresses. Paul Robeson, the towering figure of stage and screen, was a man of extraordinary talent and deep conviction. Born to a formerly enslaved father and a mixed-race mother of African-American and Lenape Native American descent, Robeson's heritage was as rich as his booming baritone voice. A gifted scholar and athlete, he became an acclaimed singer, actor, and activist. Hollywood capitalized on his powerful presence in films like The Emperor Jones, 1933, and Showboat, 1936, but Robeson refused to play demeaning racial stereotypes. Instead, he used his platform to fight for civil rights and global justice, advocating for black empowerment and labor rights. His outspoken views led to government blacklisting during the McCarthy era, silencing his career in America. Yet, his legacy as a trailblazer who merged art with activism remains unparalleled. Paul Robeson wasn't just a star, he was a movement, proving that talent is nothing without courage. Frank Silvera, the versatile and enigmatic actor of Hollywood's golden age, was a master of transformation. Born in Jamaica to a mixed-race family of African, Jewish, and Spanish descent, His rich heritage shaped his ability to portray a wide range of characters. After moving to the U.S., Silvera trained as a stage actor before making his mark in Hollywood, where his ambiguous features allowed him to play various ethnic roles, from Mexicans to Italians and even Middle Eastern characters. He became known as the Man of 1,000 Faces, with standout performances in films like Viva Zapata, 1952, and Killer's Kiss, 1955. Despite being a proud Black Caribbean actor, Hollywood rarely acknowledged his heritage, forcing him into racially ambiguous roles. Off-screen, he championed diversity in the industry, mentoring young Black actors. Silvera's legacy is one of resilience, proving that true artistry transcends race and identity. Mina Loy, the avant-garde poet, actress, and artist, was a woman far ahead of her time. Born in England to a Hungarian Jewish father and an English mother, her mixed heritage played a significant role in shaping her identity. Though best known for her groundbreaking poetry and association with modernist movements, Loy also dabbled in Hollywood during the silent film era. Her striking features and unconventional beauty made her a captivating presence, though she never fully embraced the mainstream film industry. Instead, she thrived in the world of art and literature, becoming a key figure in the Dada and Surrealist movements. A fierce feminist and outspoken critic of societal norms, Loy refused to conform to Hollywood's rigid standards, instead using her creativity to challenge expectations. Though not a typical Golden Age star, her influence on art, literature, and the avant-garde scene remains a testament to the power of embracing one's heritage and individuality. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment. Also, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell to be notified of our new videos each day. Thanks for watching.